Hello my beautiful people, welcome to your weekly general tarot scope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. I just want to say a massive thank you so much for all of your support. Please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. If you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. So with that said, this is for the week commencing the 3rd of March. Can you believe it's already the start of March? So Venus is now in her retrograde sort of motion. So she's doing her thing. And yeah, like we are where we are, right? So with that said, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's pop these to the side. And let's see, right? What is the overarching message for the energy of the week? Let's see what's going on this week. How are we moving through the energy of this week? So how is that Venus retrograde treating you, by the way? Get at me in the comments and let me know. All right. So first out, we've got the 10 of Wands. You can't see that because the camera's doing that really annoying thing. All right, so you've got the 10 of Wands. You've got the 8 of Wands. And you've got the 10 of Swords, right? So two 10s. Sorry, bear with me. Technical difficulties. All right, so you've got the two 10s, which represents, so the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Two 10s represents change, and it's usually a big change at that. This is going to be a very busy week, right? Whenever you see the 8 of Wands, just know that things are about to ramp up production. It's going to be busy. There's going to be a lot of things taking place. There's going to be a lot of emails, text messages, information flowing backwards and forwards. There's going to be a lot of change in the air. You've got the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, which means that this week, there's very much an energy of fix it or forget it in the air, right? This is about you figuring out what you're going to dedicate your time to and what you're not. And, the energy around us, this is a time of change, right? There's no way, shape, or there's no qualms about that, right? It's just a time where we're going to see a lot of change. And this week in particular is highlighting where some of those changes are likely to be very personal. This could be a change of mind in one way. For some of you, this could also be a change of work. It could even be a change of how we're working in some regard. And remember, because we've got this Venus retrograde, that energy is very much in the air at the moment as well. So on the wider world stage, we've got the Ace of Swords. This card has been so active for world events recently. Have you noticed that, right? Even in different decks, it just keeps showing up. We've got this with the 5 of Cups, and we've got this with the 9 of Pentacles. I'm sad to say here, I do believe this week there's some battle, and the reason, I'm not going to go into the reason why, but just trust me for this. The Ace of Swords, some kind of battle or challenge that has been put forward around the agricultural sector or with the farmers, etc. It looks like they're going to lose something this week. I really hope I'm wrong on that front. For so many reasons, right? For the environment, for our health, for who has access to what, there's so many reasons that I hope this is not the case. But I will say that this, this is, and I want to say this really delicately, this may just be one battle in a series of battles. So if you're a farmer or if you're in a family who has farmers in their family, etc., and you're really looking at the way that the world is sort of treating them at this moment in time, just know that, as I say, first of all, this is one battle in a series of many. And just know that it's not always going to be this case, right? It's not always going to be this way. When we get to So that's going to be 2026. Saturn's going to move into Aries sort of full time. It won't leave there until around 2028, let's say. At that point, when Saturn moves into Taurus, you bet your bottom fucking dollar the world is going to come to the feet of farmers and they're going to be begging. All right? Trust me for that. I'm not going to say any more on it. Just know this might be one loss that you kind of have to take on the chin. All right? So for Monday, we've got, so in this deck, they're called the god and the goddess of the suit. So we've got the god of wands, which is the king of wands for Monday. And we have, almost forgot my deck of separated mages there. All right, and we've got this with the high priestess, right? So the King of Wands is actually about visibility. So there's something that needs to be seen that is actually, and remember the High Priestess is hidden things revealed. So there's going to be something that comes to light on Monday, maybe on the wider world stage, something that's revealed. I personally feel like this might have been a big plan of some sort that has been sort of unveiled. So it's like something's shared with us, the mass populace, etc. And it's like, oh, well, you know, this is how we're moving forward from here on in. This reveal in some way might not necessarily be very popular. On a more personal level, this might actually be a time where you're starting to really command your space and reveal a secret skill that you have, right? So something that you've been learning, working on, or developing behind the scenes. It's like now you're ready to sort of bring it to the limelight. So on Tuesday, we've got the Five of Swords and the Hierophant card. So what do we see here? The Five of Swords, obviously the number 5. The Hierophant card is also number 5. 2 5s represents a vigil. This is going to be a, yes, it will be a battle, a protest, a vigil of some sort where I think a bunch of people are going to come together in an Occupy style, and it may be around the agricultural sector. Again, I really hope that this isn't the case, but it's just a really interesting, way of it coming up. Another way that this could potentially show up as well is that there's some kind of religious observation on a mass scale, right? On a larger scale than usual. Now, on a personal level, 2 things. 1, what belief system do you have in place to navigate, challenging times, and is it doing the work? And 2, it may be that you're having to battle an institution in some way. If you've got kids, maybe this is the school or the college or the university. If you are employed by somebody else, maybe this is, the boss, etc. There's a few ways that this might show up. On Wednesday, Happy Hump Day. You have the 6 of Wands, so you are victorious, and you've got this with the Emperor card. For now, excuse me, I got the yawns now. This backs up this, right? For now, it looks like the establishment is the victor, and this might be one of those times where you kind of just have to take it on the chin. Another way that this might show up as well, let's say you instruct an institution to fight on your behalf, this might actually be some good news that comes your way. As I say, this is going to be a week of fast developments anyway, and it's going to be a week of change. As we come into Thursday, you've got the 4 of Cups. Be in your feelings, right? Whatever those feelings are. Look, with the Hanged Man again, right? This card has been like plaguing and haunting us for the last 3 bloody weeks at this point. But with the 4 of Cups, this is about acknowledging and moving beyond your feelings by feeling them totally. I will say, Wednesday and Thursday, the energy of insomnia, there might be a lot of sleepless nights for a fair amount of people. It may be Thursday in particular, there's a lot of people very much in their feelings about what's unfolding or taking place. So just keep that as a consideration. On Friday, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, okay? With the Empress, there is hope, all right? There is hope. And as long as there's hope, there's never a reason to give up. Now, the Nine of Pentacles with the Empress card. So I wonder as well, maybe if this isn't just the agricultural sector, it might be the hospitality sector as well. All right, like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it's there. Last week we saw this with, you know, the creative sector. This week it might actually be around hospitality and or agriculture. Friday, this is a day to enjoy everything that you have. This is a day to be thankful and grateful for the bounty that you do have in your life, no matter how big or small that bounty might be. This is a time to be really just in that energy of gratitude and to celebrate what you have in a really sort of big way. For the weekend, you've got the Three of Cups. It looks like there's celebrations all round, and the Fool card, right? So there's something being revisited here. Do you know what I find really interesting? Is the TikTok thing, right? It's like it goes out and then it comes back. All right, it's really, really funny to me. But the weekend of this week, whatever the battle is, just know that it's not over, and it will, you know, it will unfold in a way that is. The thing is, people forget, right? You know, everyone, or not everyone, because I don't include myself in this, but a lot of people look down on hospitality workers, like people that work in bars and restaurants and, you know, serve food and all the rest of it. Without them, if they all decide to band together and say, fuck this, we're not going to work anymore, the economy would literally collapse. Like, it would literally grind to a halt. So you better believe they deserve the respect that they should get, right? This being said, the Three of Cups with the Fool card, it's going to be a weekend to remember. That much I can tell you. There's a lot of celebratory energy in the air. All right, so I also forgot to mention, this month you have the clearing cohort, the first one of the year. So from now on, I'm going to do them periodically. So once a quarter, we're going to have the clearing cohort. So this is energy work on a very specific focus and theme. And this month's theme, this quarter's theme, is money. So if you want to get in there and smash any money blocks you've got, any energy blocks that you've got towards making more money, to generating wealth for yourself, to abundance and all of that good stuff, sign up. There's a link in the description box below so you can check it out. It would be amazing to have you. I only ever take 8 people on this, on the clearing cohort. 1, because that's capacity. 2, because I want to make sure that I give each one of you individual feedback and time during the session. And also because that is the magical number for energy. All right, so your key to the week is the gate 63 and doubt. And the message behind this card is, if you put that energy out there, if you choose to be in or live in doubt, that's what you're going to create and attract. And this isn't to say like you can't be weary or you can't, you know, anticipate or whatever. But also remember, when you doubt something, you're inviting the loss or the failure of whatever it is into your life. You're inviting in that possibility, and you're being urged not to this week. With that said, I wish you all an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.